Hello, friends. So here we are together in this, right? This most unique, surreal moment in our lives. And we are taking care of loved ones and we're worried about others. And it's very important now, especially more than ever, to remain healthy and well. So I wanted to do something to hold me accountable, but something that I know also works. And that is free writing, journaling, whatever you want to call it. But it's getting those thoughts onto the paper, onto the screen, so that we could come back to them if we need to, so that they're not preoccupying us. Because basically, what this is releasing energy that is taking up space, and it's going to come out in one way, shape, or form. And a lot of times when we don't have a practice to get these thoughts out safely, it manifests in arguments and saying something horrible to a loved one unintentionally, but it's energy that needs to come out. And this is a sure way to be well, to park all of those thoughts, and you can come back to, and as a matter of fact, be more proactive about these thoughts, because if they're swirling in your mind, you're not seeing them. You are letting them live there. You're letting them take control of you, of your mood, of your of the environment that you're creating. And let's face it, we're in tight quarters. We're really trying to keep it together. So this is a good practice that works for me. I invite you to do it with me. So I'm going to do this every day. I'm going to post a video. Once in a while, I may do a live video, but I invite you to join me. We're going to do this practice for about 3.5 minutes today, because I'm giving some instruction. And there are a little bit of things to consider, couple of rules. There's only one rule. There are no other rules, and it's very simple. You can't think about what you're writing, so what you're typing. You're going to basically, whatever you're thinking about, it's going to go from your brain to your pen. You're going to bypass this, and you're going to bypass this space in between where you're thinking about, how do I write this? That doesn't matter. You can swear. You can write sideways on the paper. You can press hard if you're feeling anxious. Get that energy out. You can write as much as you want. All right, that's the only rule. And it's important to safeguard these thoughts. If you feel you've said stuff and you never want people to see it, rip it up into tiny little pieces. If you have a fire pit, burn it. The important thing is to get it out. So I hope you join me. I'm going to do this live on this video, but I'm going to see if I can mute it, because I may cry, and if you do, it's okay. If whatever emotion is 100% right, there is no wrong here. Okay, so a couple things. This is a 3-part process. One is to write, like I said, no stopping the pen, no stop typing, no thinking, no processing, just get it out. And we'll start by answering the thought of, today I feel blank, and just take it from there. Don't worry about if it's poetic or not. The next thing is to realize how you're feeling and set an intention for the day. My intention for today is, that's another way of looking at, how do I want this day to go? And after that, you can think about what you're grateful for. That's very important, to look at the things that you do have, the people in your lives. What are you grateful for? List 3 things. That's all it takes. So this whole practice going forward, I'll just welcome you and we'll get right to it and write for about 4 to 5 minutes, or type 4 to 5 minutes. I don't want to interrupt you. You may have a lot to say. You may have a little. It's not about my time, so I don't want to set a stop time to this. I'm just going to fade away and let you continue the practice. Once you set your intention, it's really good if you have a practice of meditation or prayer to take that intention with you, because what's going to happen is you're going to help manifest that. It's going to help solidify that idea and that concept and that feeling, and release it out there where it's most likely to happen. So I'm going to set my timer for 3 minutes today, just to get get us going. But it's going to be longer with less instruction. If you have any questions, you can, of course, comment. But we're going to get started now. 3 minutes, and thanks for joining me.